Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Siege of Avalon. As you saw in the last video, there isn't all that much in these caves, just a large number of enemies to kill. There were two slaves, like the Dale individual we found in the caverns there, and we managed to set them free, so good for them. We also found a pair of gauntlets in one chest, and they are the gauntlets of grounding. They offer a bit of physical resistance and, more specifically, electrical resistance, but they're not terribly good, and there aren't too many enemies who actually deal electrical damage in the game, so they're not the greatest find. Anyway, the last thing to explore here is one room that seems to be littered with lizardman corpses. Now, while finding lizardman corpses isn't unusual in and of itself, the curious thing is that we didn't make these corpses. So we're going to go ahead and find who did, and if we go up here, lo and behold, we'll find another one of these shadow warriors like the one before. This one seems more martially inclined, however. He doesn't seem to be a spellcaster. Fortunately, the same formula that worked on the caster will work on him. Simply hold spell followed by a few fire attacks, and we're done. We can go ahead and loot him, and he has quite a few items. In particular, he has a very nice longsword that you can wield if you're so inclined to do so. It's a rather nice weapon. I think you would wear it if you were into that sort of thing, but we're not. He has quite a few pieces of black armor. They're all fairly nice. In particular are the black steel pauldrons, which don't penalize your stealth at all, so if you happen to be a scout, this is one of the better pieces of armor you can wear without reducing your stealth rating. And that's all to see about him, and he of course is guarding another chest which has another shadow amulet in it. So if you were doing the warrior quest, you would actually be 2/3 of the way done. So, that's all there is to see in this cave, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording here and skip ahead to something more relevant. See you in a minute. Hello and welcome back. I've run back to forest number 4. That is the one just above, or the one containing the lake and mysterious castle. And we're now going to head to the right to forest area number 5. And what we're going to find here is probably one of the more interesting parts of the forest, and actually the most relevant for the plot. It's actually going to be the hidden outpost we were told about. Yes. And if we head over here, we find a nice little water wheel that lags your computer quite a lot. Especially with the virtual machine and Cam Studio running, it's rather slow. But if we head up here, we find an area with lots of supplies, and oh, what's this? An elf. Wow, interesting. And they're a bit curious looking, but interesting nonetheless. And if we head over here, we find another elf, and they have quite a few things to say, and they're rather arrogant and pompous as you would expect them to be. Silly elves. And over here we find the slaves that we freed from the hands of the lizardmen, and talking to them earns us a few training points. Over here we find Captain Holden, which is the main captain we were supposed to report to in the first place. And after a bit of a conversation about the elves, we tell him of our mission here to transport a message for King Mortiburn from General Roth. And he wants the captain here to send an individual to deliver the message. And it bears information regarding the good General Oberon's defection to the other side. And as a result, we're going to have to clear the way for the scout, apparently. That is, to deliver the message. So we have to go ahead and wipe out all of the Yahul in the area, or rather to the north. And once we've done that, he'll be able to send the scout out with the message for King Vortigern. Well, yes, you actually have to go around to all 9 areas of the map and kill every single Yahul you find. He also mentions the lizardmen, but we've already taken care of those. If you head over here, there's an elf named Kalevi, who refuses to join your party, but then joins it anyway. It's a glitch in the game. He's not really supposed to do that. at least not yet anyway. You will eventually be able to convince him to join your party, and he's a fairly decent scout if I recall, but he's not all that important just yet. If you head over here, there's another elf named Oscari, and he introduces himself as a warrior, and if you clear out all the Shaohul in the area, he'll offer you a large number of training, specialized training, in particular warrior training. And because this is the warrior chapter, there is only warrior training available in this part of the game. So once you've cleared out all the Shaohul in the 9 areas of the forest, you'll then be able to go to him for training. And as a result, we actually have quite a few training points at this point, 271. We haven't had to invest any in quite a while, and have been doing quite well without them. So it's good that we're able to save them up without too much trouble. So there's quite a few things left to do at this point, but I think I'll wrap up this video for now and go to look at a few more points of interest in the next one. There isn't... I'm not going to go through killing all the Shaohul and showing you where they all are, just because that seems rather tedious and they're all fairly samey. There is one encounter in particular that I will show you that is important, and once I've showed you all the points of interest, I'll then skip to that, once all the Shaohul have been killed, and then the plot can continue on. Anyway, if you want to find out where all the Shaohul are located, you can go and check walkthrough. I might post a link to some information on that, and you can go and see for yourself. But otherwise, there's really no point in showing you where every single Shaohul is located, just because the forest mostly looks the same, and it won't really be much help to show you where it is visually. Just go ahead and search all of the 9 areas. They're not too hard to find, and once you found them all, the conversations with the individuals back at the outpost will change, and you'll be able to get more information from them and advance the plot. Okay, well that's it for now. I'll see you next time.